going to get started, and this way we can move it along, and we'll just fill in at the end with her when she comes. Good morning, everyone. My name is John Westervelt. I'm the CEO of Catholic Charities and also the president of the Domus Corporation, which does affordable housing throughout the state of New Jersey. Thank you all for being here today. It's a meaningful day for all of us, not just for Domus and our other partners, but also for the city of Newark and the individuals and families who will soon call this place home. The residence of St. Martin's of Tours is named for a man whose story still resonates centuries later. As a Roman soldier, Martin encountered someone in a need where no one else in return would help. In that moment, he did something simple but powerful. He took what he had and shared it with, cutting his cloth in half. The act was about more than just charity. It was more about dignity. That is what the project here represents. Today we are breaking ground to build 25 units of permanent affordable housing for veterans and veterans with families who are experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness. These are individuals who have given so much and for too long have gone without stability they deserve. Back in 2018, we had the opportunity to acquire 4 dilapidated apartment buildings here on the site, while the support of the city of Newark was able to acquire another building next door at 108 to make this footprint bigger than it could be. What once stood here was abandoned, unsafe structures. Today, it's a place of opportunity. We know the need in Newark was great. Of the last census, 75 veterans identified as homeless in Essex County, during most of them are here in Newark. The residence is a direct response to reality, but it's more than housing. Through Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Newark and New Jersey Connect, residents will have access to on-site supported services, employment services, health and wellness, financial guidance, connection to others, and helping to rebuild more and moving forward. We are grateful to the Mayor, Barack Obama, and the City of the Council of Newark for their leadership and investment, to Senator Cory Booker for securing federal support, to the Federal Home Loan Bank of New York and New Jersey, to the Department of Community Affairs, to Providence Bank for its financing, and to the Newark Housing Authority for ensuring long, affordable through project-based vouchers, and Home Depot for their support. This is what it looks like when partners come together with a shared purpose to strengthen communities and create opportunities. Today is a milestone, but more importantly, it's a beginning. A beginning for veterans and families who will live here. A beginning filled with stability, opportunity, and dignity of having a place to call home. Thank you for being a part of this moment and to helping making it possible. And now it's my honor to welcome the Honorable Ras Baraka, Mayor of the City of Newark, to share a few words for this wonderful day.
Thank you. So it's a great day today, and it's starting to get warmer, probably because Domus come out and did this for us. But I want to thank you guys and Catholic Charities, obviously, our Office of Homeless Services, Housing Authority, Councilman Ramos here in the North Ward as well. Everybody who supplied the resources and the finances to make this a reality, we thank you. We are trying to build more and more in the city of Newark, and you always at a point of contention around that. I mean, there is a debate about whether we should leave things the way they are, and obviously we can't do that. A lot of folks like to ride by and reminisce, but the reality it is we have things we need to do now and projects we need to develop and finances we need to produce to put in the coffers of the city, housing we need to give to individuals up and down the spectrum, from those at 40% of the AMI to above. But this project specifically focuses on those who are below 30% of the AMI. And what that means is the area median income. 30% of that families that make about $35,000, $34,000 or less. And housing below that of folks who cannot even afford that. There are very few developers and very few organizations that are committing themselves to building at 30% of the AMI. And more importantly, committing themselves to address homelessness and veterans homelessness, which makes this project incredibly important. Here, a lot of folks talk about it, but this is an ability to see how it is actually done. So hats off to you guys for making this a reality for us, and all of the partnership that came together that will translate into people having a place to live, a roof over their head. We can pull off of the street. Our teams out in the street can begin to grab folks that are out living on the blocks and put them into these housing, especially if they're veterans. Will be a good thing for all of us. I look forward to the ribbon cutting. I like groundbreakings, but ribbon cuttings are a lot better. So when it's time for the ribbon cutting, make sure that I come to the ribbon cutting. I want to actually see the building and the people going inside. So hopefully it'll happen while I'm here, and I'm sure it will. The renderings look incredible. And so again, thank you guys. We appreciate it, and I'm sure the folks who get to have a roof over their head will appreciate it even more. Godspeed.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much for those kind words. We're going to move forward, and our next speaker will be Colleen Velez from the Department of Community Affairs.
Thanks, everybody. I'm not going to take too much time. Just on behalf of the Commissioner Suarez and Assistant Commissioner Winter, we're so proud and excited to be a part of this project and be able to provide financing for this project. Luckily, this is one of the projects that at a time when we had some extra COVID money, the state had decided that we could do some larger projects under our National Housing Trust Fund, which is federal money. And we were able to provide the support it needed to really make this happen, make these 25 units happen. I'm just so excited. This is actually my second groundbreaking this week for veterans housing. The state has made such a commitment to make sure that anybody who has served and lives in this state does not go without a home. So I'm just happy to be here. We're happy to be a part of it. Yes, we're going to love to see the ribbon cutting. And just thank you for your time today. Thanks.
Thank you, Colleen. And our next speaker will be from the Federal Home Loan Bank, Randy Snook.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thanks. It's great to be here representing the Home Loan Bank of New York. For more than 90 years, the Home Loan Bank plays an important role in financing and community development and housing. We really do that through two means: the way we lend and provide liquidity and financing and funding to our members, and we also do it through a grant-making program, which is called our Affordable Housing Program. And 10% of our net income, 10% of our profitability every year goes toward housing and housing programs that can have great impact in our communities within our district. In 2023, we had the opportunity to partner with our member Provident Bank to award $1 million through the Affordable Housing Program grant to Domus for the funding of the residents of St. Martin of Tours, why we're here today. Our board chair and the chairman of the Provident Bank here in New Jersey, Chris Martin, is our leader today and the important person behind driving the great impact that we're trying to have. I'm honored again to be here to represent us in this groundbreaking. This affordable housing program was created itself more than 30 years ago to make these grants. This year, we're going to grant approximately $125 million through these efforts. These are tied to performance. As I said, they're based on the profitability that we have as a home loan bank. That's what enables us to provide that magnitude of funding, and it's important. That's how we have really fulfill the dual mission that we have to provide funding and liquidity and stabilization for the banking sector, or that silent stabilizer that sits out there for the banking system. But then in turn, we give back through this grant-making program. We've talked today already about the partnership and the importance of how we all need to work together to make projects like this happen and to have impact like this. And it requires housing organizations and Catholic charities like Damas to come together, lenders like the Provident Bank, developers like Monarch, agencies, the Department of Community Affairs, and our elected officials like Mayor Baraka, both at the city, state, and federal levels, all working together to make sure the funding's in place. And that's a lot of, we were talking about this before, that's a lot of coordination from multiple people providing grants to make this happen. More than ever, we're reminded of the importance that our service members play and the role they play in security and safety for our country and all of us. This residence definitely provides the opportunity to provide stability of a home for those who have protected all of us and all of our homes. At the Home Loan Bank of New York, we know that a safe, stable, and affordable home is the foundation from which we grow as individuals and families and have that connection with our communities. And it's exactly that foundation that Domus is creating here with this residence. So we're grateful to be part of it. I want to thank you, all the partners that we work with. Again, we also look forward to the actual ribbon cutting, and we look forward to working together on more projects in the future. Thank you.
Thanks, Randy. Our next speaker, Taisha Kelly from Monarch Housing, will give us a few things, and then we'll go right into the groundbreaking. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day for groundbreaking. I was just thinking as I was driving in, and thankfully it's sunny today, not like yesterday was a little gloomy. It's a beautiful day, and the fact that we're having this groundbreaking in early spring at a time when we're seeing so much growth and renewal, it's just really fitting that we're having this groundbreaking at this particular time of year. This project is a symbol of growth and renewal, continued growth and renewal in the city of Newark, growth and renewal for our lower income residents within the city, growth and renewal for people who've experienced homelessness, growth and renewal for veterans. As was mentioned, my name is Taisha Kelly. I'm CEO of Monarch Housing Associates, and we are really honored to be part of the team that helped to get this project to this place. Monarch provided support to help secure all of the financing, and as you see on the back of your little program, this is just a small sampling of all of the partners that have been involved in making this project happen and getting it to the space where it is today. At Monarch, we really do believe that housing is a human right. And this project of creating affordable housing for veterans who've experienced homelessness is a step in that direction of ensuring that everybody has access to the housing that they need and has the opportunity to grow and thrive. Because when we create projects like this, we provide an opportunity for communities to grow. We provide an opportunity for communities to thrive. So congratulations to Domus, Catholic Charities, all of the partners who've been involved in this project. We are thankful to be part of this and want to continue to do this work with you. We're very much looking forward to the ribbon cutting, but this is a wonderful step in the right direction. Congratulations to everybody involved, because it is really important that we continue to grow the opportunities for all people and to work to end homelessness in our state, work to support veterans who've been brave enough to serve our country, to serve us, ensure that we can have safety in our homes, in our country. So we're thankful to be part of this. Have a wonderful day. Looking forward to the ribbon cutting coming up. Thank you.
Just before we get into Monsignor coming to bless it, we did get a letter from Senator Cory Booker this morning. It says, "Dear friends, it is my pleasure to send my warmest greetings and congratulations as you gather for the groundbreaking of the residents of St. Martin of Tours. We owe a debt of gratitude to our veterans that we can never repay. In providing housing to those who have so bravely served our nation, you are providing stability, security, and hope to those in need. As we celebrate today groundbreaking, please know that I am grateful for all that you have done and continue to do to serve New Jerseyans. And I am honored to be a proud partner in the fight to honor those who have given so much to the nation. Once again, congratulations and thank you, Senator Cory Booker." At this time, I ask Monsignor Rosniak, who's our chairman of the board of Domus, to do the blessing, and then we'll have a photo op here with the shovels.
First, it's a great honor for me to be here and to see the work that Domus has done over the course of many years. Small projects, nothing large, nothing extravagant, but in very small ways to be open to the needs of those who are around us. The work we begin today should fill our hearts with hope and with gratitude. We know the familiar words of the psalm, "If the Lord does not build the house, in vain do its builders labor." Whenever we look to the interests of our neighbors and our communities and serve them, We are, in a sense, God's own co-workers. And so let us pray at this moment for his help during this construction, that God will bring this construction to a successful completion. And so let us bow our heads and pray for God's blessing. Lord our God, first we thank you for all of those who have helped us to come to this moment. We thank you for the gifts that you give us and the partners that you brought together to allow this moment to be possible. Blessed be your name, O God, our shelter from all that homelessness and lack of place can mean. Blessed be your name, for you have sheltered us. Bless this construction and the house that it will turn into, that it be a dwelling place of life and of love, for you alone assure the peace and strength, the care that covers all our differences. As these rooms are being built, make them a source of confidence, of dignity, and of freedom for the members of our family household, and therefore for our country and our world. Bless the workers who will labor here. Keep them safe, and let them take pride in the work that they do to provide a place of life and of love for those who have served this country. And finally, Lord, let your Spirit dwell in us and open us to all who need our hospitality, our care, our concern, and our love. We ask these things through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Good morning, my name is Thaisa Kelly and I'm CEO of Monarch Housing Associates. Monarch, we're a nonprofit consulting agency that supports other developers in creating affordable and supportive housing. So we were a part of this project helping to secure the financing and helping to coordinate the team that is making this project possible. We are really honored to be working with Domus on this project. It's going to be creating 25 units of affordable, supportive housing for veterans who have experienced homelessness. It is a wonderful project that is going to really create opportunities for people who have served our country, but also help to transform the neighborhood. And we want to see more of these types of projects getting off of the ground in the state.
So I'm Randy Snook, and it's great to be here for the groundbreaking of this residence. And this residence will support and provide homes for our veterans, for our homeless veterans. And really, if you think about it, there could be nothing more important than that, making sure that we provide a home and take care of those who serve us day in and day out and protect us in the United States day in and day out. So for us, this is great to be a part of this project. We're one of many partners that come together. Our members, people like Provident Bank, who's the lender on this project and the sponsor of this project, as well as community development participants and Domus and the Catholic Charities, as well as the city, all coming together in a strong partnership to make this happen. This is really one of the important aspects of what the Home Loan Bank does. We really have a dual mission. We provide liquidity and financing to our members. That's what stabilizes and provides stability for the banking system. We have 340 members in New York, New Jersey, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. That's our core business, providing financing, funding, and tools so that our members can manage liquidity. We also generate profits, and it's those profits that enable us to make grants. And every year, we make a 10% statutory contribution and an additional 5% contribution that go into our grant making. And for this year, that'll total about $125 million. And through that grant making, we'll have significant impact in communities and supporting housing and helping provide housing, especially for those who need it the most.